The Life and Time of the Great Master พระมงคลเทพมุนี EP01 Siam during the time of Luang Pu. Hello everyone, welcome to the new series of GTM Podcast. In this series, we will tell you the story of the Great Master พระมงคลเทพมุนี also known in short as หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ. Some people may call him as Luang Pu. We will generally speaking of him as sometime the Great Master, sometime Luang Pu. But before we gonna go into the depth of his lifetime story, let's take a look back of what does Thailand or Siam in the time of his life was really look like. Siam before the turn of the century was green and luxuriant land, a land of paddy field with sparkling waterways heaving with river, barge laden with rice destined for the royal capital. Society was at peace. The people were gentle, forgiving, and deep-rooted in Buddhist heritage that had been a pillar of Siamese society since the 13th century. At the time, Siam was materially poor. People dressed modestly, even trousers being considered an extravagance. The material simplicity prevented the basic virtues of life from being obscure. The social order was based on the home, with the bond of filial warmth and duty between father and son, mother and daughter, brother and sister, closer than any colleague or friend. The home was the hub of society. In other countries, people were born with right, but in Siamese society, people were born with duties to fulfill. A boy was not a boy, but rather a son to his father, a pupil to his teacher, a brother to his siblings. The temple was the center of community activities and the place of education for people when state schools still did not exist. The monks were the most literate, usually being able to read Khmer or Cambodian language and Thai script, and able to translate sermons to the general public. The teaching was performed by the monks, and the moral fiber was woven into the web of knowledge inculcated in all children. Temples were maintained as a sanctuary for wildlife. Subsistence hunting and fishing, which was an implicit part of Siamese culture, was prohibited on the temple precinct. The times of Luang Pu were times of great trial for the monastic community. In many places, monks ordained only temporarily and did not uphold the faith and confidence of householders. Daily almsgiving to monks, a traditional practice of generosity by the faithful, was lacking in many places, especially in big cities. In the cities, monks devote all their time and energy to study of Buddhist texts, but fail to recognize the importance of meditation, a vital part of Buddhist practice. The traditions of meditation in Thailand is as old as Buddhism in Thailand itself. There were several ancient texts of meditation written in Thai along with contemporary masters who could explicate them. However, all of the meditation techniques available at the time had their shortfalls, deviating in search of the miraculous rather than leading to the wisdom realized by the Buddha. When Luang Pu took on the saffron robe to become a Buddhist monk, he resolved to dedicate his life to meditation and the revival of Buddhism in Thailand. The most important contribution of Luang Pu to the world was the rediscovery of the Dhammakaya Knowledge, also known as Viccha Dhammakaya, a profound knowledge that deals with the 5 aspects of natural law, the law that governs all things. This knowledge leads to the right practice and eventually helps to overcome defilements and free one from the cycle of rebirth. Luang Pu dedicated his entire life to the study and practice of this knowledge. The word Dhammakaya means truth body or body of enlightenment. Dhammakaya Knowledge teaches that all sentient beings possess the Buddha nature, the inner potential for attaining Buddhahood, common in all people. It also teaches that the nature of mind is luminous, blissful, perfect, complete, and full of wonderful qualities. It is only through meditation practice and resolute attainment that this true nature is revealed. This is known as attainment of Dhammakaya. Also, by understanding the essence of the Buddhist religion, Luang Pu was able to teach the public the proper ways in giving, in keeping the precepts, and in performing mental cultivation. He perfected the Dhammakaya meditation method, a simple yet profound method of meditation that allows practitioners to reach meditative attainment at the very profound level. Today, millions of people around the world practice the Dhammakaya meditation method taught by Luang Pu. Thousands have reached the Dhammakaya level of attainment. And so everyone, this is the beginning of our Great Master Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam life story. We will continue again in the early lifetime of our Great Master Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam in the next episode. So stay tuned. See you again next time. If you like the program, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to continue helping supporting us in our program.